Hello, good morning everybody. Matt Modi here with OddsJam. In this video, just giving you my best college hoops bets for today. So hopped on to oddsjam.com, filtered specifically for college basketball. And here we have it, the best college hoops bets for today. So gonna be going ahead and locking these in. All of these bets are gonna be positive expected value. Want to make sure that you are constantly refreshing your page to get the most up-to-date lines, and let's chat. So the first one that I'm going to lock in here is in this CSU Bakersfield versus San Jose State under 122.5. I think this is an awesome play. It's got a ton of value, so we can chat about it. The no vig odds, obviously the math behind everything is the most important thing to understand, and it all starts with this column here where you see no vig odds. These odds are pulled from the best sports books in the world in terms of pricing odds. So OddsJam back tested all of these betting opportunities. And by all of these, I mean like thousands. I don't mean to underplay it. Thousands of betting opportunities with the whole goal of trying just to determine what sports books do the best job at pricing odds. So they use that information, right? And they basically use those sports books, those sharp sports books, to set the market moving forward. So all of these sports books do the best job over the course of time, these X amount of sports books. So we're going to use them to set the market moving forward and try to find betting opportunities where we are getting more favorable odds than these what these sharp sports books think. So that's why the no vig odds, you can view them as the perfect line, the OddsJam perfect line, which is what I like to call it. But you can view them as the true line of what a market should truly be priced at. So that's kind of the math behind it. The no vig odds price this at about minus 117. We're getting it on Caesars at minus 110. All in all, it equates to a profit margin of about 3%. So basically that means for every $100 spent on this bet, you could figure to make $3.07. And that's exactly what I put on this bet. I put 100, and actually I risked to win $100. So I actually risked $110 on this one. Caesars, minus 110 odds. Just look at the value here, right? Like the math is obviously important, but the additional stuff that you want to look into, you want to see where other markets price it. So if you click into a play, which is what I've done here, and then you open this event page in a new tab, it pulls up where every sportsbook prices this market at. So Caesars has it at 122.5, as you can see here. Every other book has it at 121.5, and some books even favor it going under at that number, which is just insane. Like DraftKings has it a full point lower, favors it going under, as does FanDuel, as does Betfred, as does BetOnline. And this is incredibly important because BetOnline is a very sharp sports book, favors it going under, as does BetRivers. And even Pinnacle prices this, and Pinnacle is the sharpest sports book in the world, prices this at 121 and still favors it going under. So it's just insane the value you can find by using OddsJam and just line shopping, comparing every sports book and seeing where you can find discrepancies, which is exactly what we have here. So this CSU Bakersfield versus San Jose State under 122.5 is going to be my first college basketball betting pick for today. All right, so that's our first one. Let's move on to the next one that I like here is this Tarleton State versus Baylor over 143. So the odds changed on the BetRivers one. That's no longer plus EV, but it's still available on Caesars at minus 110, and that still is plus EV. So let me give this one a refresh, work with the best up-to-date odds. So as you can see here, minus 110 here, this Caesars one. Pinnacle has it at minus 130. No vig odds price this at minus 112, as you can see here. And then, of course, you want to view this event page in a new tab, see where every other sportsbook prices it. So we are getting the over 143. Again, this one is on Caesars at minus 110. And look at every other book. So the other books that price this 143, BetRivers and Pinnacle, favor it going over pretty decently, minus 121 versus minus 130. We see a couple books price it at 143.5, a half point higher, like BetMGM, PointsBet, DraftKings. And then we see a couple books price it at 144, a full point higher, and that would be DraftKings, looks like Betfred, BetOnline, BetRivers is this column here, and then Pinnacle prices it at 144, and they favor it going over. So another situation in which you're betting on a total. we're getting, in this case, we're betting on an over, but we're getting it at the lowest number, and every other sportsbook either favors it going over this number or they price it above this number. So it's the same logic, just opposite, right? The first betting pick, we took an under. This one, we are taking an over, and we're just, again, line shopping using all the sports books that have mispriced odds against each other. So this is another play that I recommend putting a full unit on, $110 to profit 100 on Caesars, Tarleton State versus Baylor over 143 as my second betting pick for today. So if you guys are tailing both of these, comment and let me know. And that's it. So appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one.